Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayantam.
So namaste everyone. Today my guest Paul Callaghan, and as usually we continue our discussion on different topics connected with spirituality, meditation, yoga. So today we're going to speak about self-inquiry and Vedanta. So namaste, Paul.
Namaste, everybody.
So, okay, let me remind you that Paul is the Shivananda Yoga master, and I'm practicing and teaching Kriya Yoga meditation. So that's a very interesting situation when we can discuss different interesting spiritual questions in the light of both of these traditions. So, okay, very famous for the modern esoteric tradition is Advaita. Advaita means non-duality, means oneness. And we have so many wonderful teachers, masters, authors who are preaching, speaking about different aspects of this ancient tradition. And let us speak today about, about not like history, but about the essence, the meaning of this self-inquiry. In the middle of 20th century in India, better to say Bombay city, Mumbai, so it was wonderful master, yogi, whose name was Nisargadatta Maharaj. And he told actually a very classical concept that the beginning of spirituality means you have to be mindful about this strange and very simple experience that I am. And in English, we have a wonderful expression, I amness. I amness. And this is the most simple experience which each and every individual may, experience, feel on daily basis. And at the same time, because it is very simple, nobody cares about it. So we, as the Westerners, we have a huge set of goals. Okay, I want, to become successful, socially, rich. Or maybe I want to start my scientific research. Or maybe I wish to be artists. But, we're always forgetting who's that I am, who's planning to achieve something. I don't want to be broken, poor, and ill. Again, who cares? But I am, and I don't want something. But who is this I am? And a very strange situation is that all organized religions, they convince us that spirituality means pray to God, create this connection with the God. And that's the main point for Christians, Jewish, Muslims, mainstream Hindus. You have to connect with God. But wait a moment, but Advaita philosophy actually never deny God, but never mentions. That's the subtle thing. And we come back to the experience of I amness. It's your turn now, and can you say something? Why this I amness is the gate? Why it is so important?
First of all, I would say very important thing that the essence of yoga, at least for me and in Shivananda tradition only, it's a self-inquiry. Like it's like a basic. It's like a goal. Let's say like it's and it's you can equal it with the praying, with the to be with God, like to go towards the God. It's not like something against it. It goes together. Basically, it's the same thing. It's the same. It's a same essence, same. I would say principle. Like like it's that's very important to understand. Like when you're praying, it kind of outside thing, like kind of like of course it's including like yourself and stuff and thinking about many things, but it's more outside. You're praying to someone, but self-requirement is more inner thing. So that's for the from the beginning it looks like it's kind of different outside and inside, but if you know all details about it, if you read some books, Ramana Maharshi and Maharaj, like you said, you become to understand like it's pretty much this. It's the same thing.
Yeah, actually, I'm very happy that you emphasize on this very important point, because for many people, it's like, okay, if we come to the church or synagogue or Shiva or Vishnu temple and they say we have to express our love and gratitude, we give worship to God, glorify God, and it's like a contradiction when we say, no, we don't worry about God, we wish to dive into this I amness. But I think it's very important that you emphasize that there is no any contradiction, because actually
it's a compromise. It goes together. That's the first important thing to understand. It's nothing. They're not against each other. It's like many people still till now don't understand it. Like even people who does let's say yoga or praying like for many years. Even I know people they still don't understand like everything is one. Like like in the beginning. So and then about Maharaj, I wanted to say only one phrase he said like long time ago about that, and he said much better than I can say. He said, when I'm thinking about the mind, I feel like I am nothing. When I'm thinking about the love, I feel I'm everything. And my life goes in between them. Isn't it beautiful? Like that's your question. Like it's hard to say something better about that. It's so high, so deep. Like
actually it's very interesting that for not only for Advaita philosophy, but actually for each and every genuine tradition, the beginning is not to go outside but to go inside. And let us take Jesus the Christ, who was actually never denying Jerusalem temple, and we know that he always supported actually tradition of the Jerusalem temple, and he was preaching there and praying to God. But at the same time, most of his divine discourses, lectures, and meditations and prayers took place just next to the lake, in the mountains, in the gardens, like that. And the famous saying of Jesus that it's like that we have to worship to God not in Jerusalem, which is temple, okay, but in the spirit. So it means again we have to go within, inside our whatever, in the beginning with just the feeling of I amness, and then to the meditation, we go deeper into that. So it means basically, yeah, we have these organized religions, which I think that they have a great meaning for our culture. But of course, so-called organized religions, they always trying to put the situation like God is outside. Then we need betweeners in the form of church congregations or priests. But if just imagine if everyone will understand that God is inside, then do we need all the organized religions, including ashrams, by the way?
Yeah.
So I'm when I say about organized religion, I don't mean only churches, but I mean ashrams as well. And in this sense, the huge question. Okay, let me put it. That what is the meaning of the guru in this situation? Because if God is inside, then some people say, oh, okay, if that absolute consciousness is inside, then we don't need any guru. What can you say?
Yeah, it's exactly true. But in the same time, if we go deeply, like we mentioned before, we want to go into the essence of Vedanta. Like I would say, for the God, first of all, for the people like that, and I can say for the old people the same thing. He's not inside and he's not outside. In the same time, he's inside and outside. There's not a place for God. He's everywhere and everything, and he always been. And he wasn't born. He never ends. It's not a place for him, especially. Oh, this is God, and this is not God. You can't say that. If you understand, if you meditate, if you understand the conception of Vedanta, and not only Vedanta, just spiritual thing, like in general, you feel like you can choose like the way how to go to the God, like with especially with yourself, like especially like for some people praying to God, it's very good. For some people it's very good, like to meditate deeply, like for some people together praying and meditation.
But I'm sorry for interrupting you, but can you say what is the meaning of the guru actually in this situation? Okay, suppose if we may realize that God is inside me, okay, maybe I don't need priest.
Yeah,
but if it's like spiritual master, is it necessary?
I would say we still need masters anyway, priests and gurus, like at least for in the beginner, like in the beginning, like to tell us like basic things, like what to do, what not to do, what is it all about, like basic like education, I would say, like and show the techniques, especially what to do practicing. That we need them for that. Like it's not like we don't need gurus anymore. Like if it's God inside, that's it. Like from my point of view, we still need it. It's still like place for that, of course, for gurus, for sane people, for to explain us, like I said, like to show the techniques, to show like a guide, and then. Yeah. And then you can do it by yourself, the way you do, because everybody is pretty much different. It's not like be exactly the same for each person, but could be similar, of course. But yeah, you can say the guru is inside, but it doesn't mean you don't need guru outside. That's my point.
Yeah, I'm absolutely agree with you that it must be balanced, because
must be balanced.
we need certain guide who will teach us meditation techniques, answer certain questions, give some instructions, and but at the same time It's always like our effort, and meditation is also effort, but just the social effort can be egoistic, it can be intention.
It's not gonna do it for us. We're supposed to do it by ourselves anyway. But in the beginning, at least, we need outside guru anyway, or priest. Even if we understand the God is inside or guru is inside. I'm sorry to. But...
No, that's what I wanted to say. So, okay, thank you very much, Paul, for your time and wisdom. So we, of course, continue this discussion in the future. So watch our videos, guys. We have so many videos with Paul about reincarnation, chakras, meditation, Shivananda Yoga, Kriya Yoga, so different kinds of topics. And God bless all of us. Thank you very much. See you.
Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam